Welcome back to the final reaction. Gabe.
Nick.
Nick, so excited. And we're here today checking out another video by Ryan George. Last time you introduced me to, now I didn't realize he was the same guy as Pitch Meeting until you told me, and now I can picture the face or whatever. And I enjoyed watching some of those Meeting videos. Ryan George is, dude, he's got that perfect comedic timing, okay? Comedy, especially skits, are not easy to do, all right? I honestly, I think stand-up comedy is probably a little bit easier than just coming up with skits, because you have to come up with fresh stuff. That's why I used to love the Chappelle Show so much. The Chappelle Show I thought was amazing. And last time you introduced me to that first guy to throw a punch or whatever, that was hilarious. So today we're doing the first guy to ever write fiction. Now, as educators, I'll tell you right now, getting kids to write fiction drives me crazy. Getting them to, when we're getting them, guys, write a narrative, right?
Imagination.
It's one of the very first things we teach when we teach writing. All right, guys, this is so easy. Be a part of your own story or don't. It doesn't matter. Use your imagination. Write a narrative. And dude, it's like pulling teeth. It's maybe you have much more success than I do with it.
No,
it's pulling teeth or whatever. I'm shocked. Most kids rather just do reports and write nonfiction or whatever. But when you ask them to be creative, like it kind of you really stop and wonder, like, were you good at it? Because I sucked as well.
I still do enjoy creative writing because it's just, there's no rules. And that's why I try to tell the students, like, there's no rules. You can make up any characters. You can call them after yourself, call them after your friends, whatever. Yeah. You can call them Dodo for crying out loud. It doesn't really matter. Just come up with whatever you want. But there's always one or two or three kids that love it and they take off with it. But so many students, they want those parameters. For as much as they complain about not wanting rules, they want rules. They want structure. They want to know. Because even like the A students, they don't get like, no, what do I need to do? What's on the syllabus so I can do that and I can earn my A?
Right.
But when you tell them, like, no, just write about what you want, make sure you have character, make sure you have a problem and solution, but other than that, do what you want. They really, really struggle with it. But I would also say, I don't think, and this is a different, like a teacher PSA moment or whatever you want to call it, but I would say we don't give them enough time to do that, because if you do it more and more, like every day, if you had the opportunity to, then they would get better and better at it.
That's a good question, because for those of you that don't know, Nick's a published author. He wrote his own book. And how long did it take you to, first and foremost, come up with like the Legend of Sturgis Baraha from concept idea to full-fledged
When I first came up with it to where it got finished, it was like 6 years. But that was me sitting around doing nothing with it for 5.5 years. Right. Once my brother challenged me, like, hey, just turn off the TV at nighttime, because I was like, I have kids and all things. Like, no, kids are asleep, turn off the TV and just write for 30 minutes. If you want to go longer, go for it. And so I took that challenge, and after like a few weeks, I wasn't watching any TV, and I was doing 2.5 hours of writing because I got into it. 6 months, boom, done.
Wow.
But it was once you get started, once you get into it. But I also had taken a page out of J.K. Rowling's book where she said she spent months just planning her book and what was going to, I didn't take months, took a few days to figure out, okay, where's my story going? Where's it going to end? What's the middle? What is it going to be surprises I want to lead up to? All that kind of stuff, the prep work. But just the writing, that was the most fun part. Like, you're literally just, it's kind of crazy, but it's also kind of cool because you're literally just taking the character wherever you want to by the end of that writing session, knowing where you want them to be, but how are you going to get there? Who are they going to meet? What's going to happen? You just make it up.
Dude, I'm in the boat. I'm in the same boat as the kids. And I hope none of my students that come running across this video. I struggle with that too. Just give me parameters, man. You know what I mean? Because when you leave me to my own devices and creativity, I will get stuck there like,
But think about it. The best things in art, whether it's music or writing or whatever it is, the best thing is art is when people are themselves and they're able to explore and experiment, and they come together from the Beatles, like, like, who's gonna, there's no parameters for that. You just gotta come up with it. We're going to go ahead and check this out. If you like our reaction anyway, please don't forget to
like and subscribe.
And comment below. Let us know what your thoughts are in a little conversation there about fiction. Is it difficult to come up with? I do think it can be, for sure. And I do think I'm in the minority where I enjoy doing it. Here we go.
Anyway, so then the secret agent guy did a backflip and snapped the bad guy's neck and saved the day.
Oh my god, that's insane.
I know, right?
How did you find out about that? That's nuts.
Oh, well, actually, kind of a cool thing. I didn't.
What?
Yeah, no, I made it all up. I invented it.
But
Pretty fun to listen to, though, right?
you made it up?
Yeah, I just came up with an entertaining situation and, told it to you. It's a new thing I'm trying out.
That's just called lying. That's not new. I lie all the time. Like, hey, I like your glasses.
No. This is different because it's like super elaborate, and kind of designed to entertain.
I mean, it was pretty fun to listen to.
Right?
Okay. So tell me another one of these elaborate lies.
They're not lies.
But they are, kinda.
Okay, so
They're not
there's a talking dog, right?
Okay, I'm gonna stop you right there. Dogs can't talk.
But what if they could?
But they can't, though. I've met hundreds of dogs, and not one has spoken to me. I mean, I thought one said the word raft, but it turns out he was just burping.
Okay, but just try to like suspend your disbelief for the sake of the story, okay?
Okay.
So you're good? You're imagining the dogs can talk?
Yeah, I think so. Oh, this is nuts.
Okay, so there's this talking dog named Rufus, right?
Okay.
And so then Rufus did a backflip, snapped the bad guy's neck, and saved the day.
Holy crap.
You like that?
Dude, yes, this is awesome. It's like you imagined a thing and then you let me in on that thing.
Exactly.
I felt like I was right there with Rufus. Very exciting stuff.
Yeah, I think what's cool is you kind of get the excitement of the things I'm saying without necessarily having to do them yourself.
Yeah.
Like I could tell you about a guy that jumps into a volcano and you could kind of get that thrill without having to, jump in a volcano.
Oh, that's amazing, because I've always been curious about jumping into a volcano, but I feel like I shouldn't do it.
No, you probably shouldn't, but I could be like, hey, there once was a guy named Bobby.
Okay, Bobby, what did he do?
He jumped into a volcano.
Oh my God, what happened? What happened to Bobby?
Well, it was really hot down there, so he was like, ouch.
Wow, yeah, I bet he said that.
Hey, do you guys have any water?
Hey, shut up, this guy's telling lies. What?
No, I'm making up stories with my mind and saying them out loud.
It's really great. Okay, I want to hear one of these lies.
Okay, so there's this ghost, right?
Okay, ghosts aren't real, though. No, that's part of it. You just pretend like they are. Oh, okay.
And then this ghost
Okay.
wants to figure out who killed him.
20 minutes
Backflip?
And so the ghost did a backflip and snapped the bad guy's neck and saved the day.
Oh, that was awesome. Yeah, I love that twist where it turns out the guy was a shed the whole time.
No, he was dead the whole time.
Oh, that's even better. I feel like these things are a great way to like
Shed.
escape from it all, Like I wasn't thinking of my problems
Sense?
that whole time. Yeah, my house is on fire.
Your house is on fire?
Yeah, my house is on fire, but I got so into that I stopped thinking about
You
it.
should probably go check on your house.
No, tell us another lie story. Yeah, do it.
Okay, so there's this guy who has superpowers, right? Like he has super strength and he can fly.
Oh, I like this. Yeah, I like this too.
90 minutes.
Snapped the bad guy's neck and saved the day.
I want another one like that. Yeah, give me another one like that.
I mean, it's getting late. I should probably...
Give us another one like that. Yeah, do it now.
Jeez, okay. I'm gonna have to start charging you guys for these.
I'll pay. Me too, yep.
Oh, okay. $15?
$15? Ooh, that is pricey. Yeah, it is. I'm gonna pay it though. I don't care. Oh yeah, me too.
Awesome. Okay, so there's a guy who shoots lightning.
Oh my God.
What did you say?
Snap the bad guy's neck and save the day.
Yep, another one. Another one. Go.
I mean, that's gonna be another $15 though.
Take my money. Take all of it. Go. Start.
Okay, so there's a guy who can shrink
Whoa.
and save the day.
Whoa. More.
Okay, so there's a guy that does magic.
You got me. I'm into it.
The day.
Keep them coming. Don't stop. Another one.
Guys, I feel like these are getting stale.
Give us more immediately, please.
It's just getting repetitive is all. Give me a second. I want to keep it fresh.
Keep lying to us.
Okay, so
Keep
what if the
lying to
main
us.
characters from the previous stories teamed up?
He's out of
That was
control.
so good.
Oh, he's out of control. Lie stories.
It's like, I don't care my house is on fire. Keep talking.
I'll pay. Yeah, me too.
Gosh. There's my gosh, there's so many things you can say about that and what happens in real life where we just escapism, right? You talk about movies being escapism
Right.
and you just want to escape. So you consider reading as well. Reading's your thing. Where you kind of escape from the real world. Maybe not to the point where my house is on fire. Let me go check out a flick. But the fact that you're just like, oh my gosh, give me more. And then once you do, you're willing to suspend belief. You can eat it all up.
Right.
You can just go crazy and talk about it. That's crazy. Can you imagine the first person that came up with that? Like how addicting that would be, like those guys were right there.
What's funny too is as I'm watching that, it's making me even think like think about it. He's absolutely right. All it's designed to do is entertain, so that for whether it's 10 minutes, 20 minutes, which would be like
180 minutes.
cartoons or a television sitcom, or 120 minutes. You know what I mean? Movies starting to get to movie lengths. It's just to keep you, distracted really from real life and problems. And he's like, I'm not even thinking about my problems right now. What problem? My house is on fire. He's like, you should probably go take it. No, give me another. You know what I mean? And you're willing to pay. You're willing to pay to be distracted to to avoid, really confronting, or not even just confronting, but addressing any issue that may be having going on, whether you gotta cook or whether you gotta go pick up the kids or you gotta go to work, whatever it might be, dude. This was actually really good. Again, he's really good at making average, mundane things funny. And he's got that really good delivery, and he plays all the characters as well,
crazy,
which is super cool about it. He's a super talented guy.
He is, and you're right. You mentioned before we reacted to this how hard it would be to come up with a skit that's funny because it's just you. Like, he doesn't rely on any props or any this or that. It's just the things that he's saying, the reaction when he's playing the other guys, and either you just like it or you're just like, that was kind of dumb.
Right.
I've never said, that was kind of dumb with his kind of stuff. Like, he's very, very good at that, and then it gets you thinking. The whole idea of the first guy or the first girl to do this, that's a great idea. I don't think I've ever seen that in the internet before,
right.
And there's so many different places you can go with it. There was right there, the first guy that's ever celebrated a birthday. Let's get fire involved. Like, think about how silly birthday parties are, right? And all the traditions that we have with it.
Even that, I could, and you know what? The way you said it, that's one of the things he has. It's in comedy. I think you gotta have comedic timing. It's how you deliver the line, that comedic timing, and he does that really, really well. I enjoyed this video, but keep them coming, guys. Let us know what you think about this video. How about, and our question from earlier, let us know in the comments, do you think that fiction is hard to come up with? Again, it's not something that students enjoy doing. I know most adults don't enjoy doing it. We love, engaging in it, whether it's through the written form, through text, or through visual form, but actually creating yourself, not fun at all.
Not a chance. I enjoy it, but most people don't. He's right. Let us know what you think. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and until next time.
We know all things.